So I'll make sure that Prethisha is also joining. I'll just connect.
Yeah, sure. Good evening, Mohan. Let's just wait for one more minute before we start. To the third session of Rendezous with HR. I have two guests today. Both of them belong to two different locations of the centers, and both of them are dynamic in their own way. One just joined Desi Crew right after college, was an intern when he joined, and now is a manager working for one of the centers. We would want him to talk about his journey. We have one more person, that is a lady who is from another center in Kolomangudi. She joined us just a year and a half back, and she rose to a position of TL very quickly and has done some tremendous job in her process. I welcome both of you, and I'm sure you would have read the promo, so you would know who the two guests are. We have Mohan Kumar from TN Palayam. Welcome, Mohan. And I have Prethisha from Kolomangudi. Welcome, Prethisha.
Hi, Veena. Thank you.
So, usually they say women, we'll give the chance to women first, but I think this time will make a difference, and we'll ask Mohan to introduce himself first. A quick round of introduction, Mohan. How did you join Desi Crew, and what are you working as right now?
Hi everyone. Yeah, yes ma'am. Myself Mohan Kumar, designated as delivery manager right now. So I started my first career with Desi Crew. Started as intern at 2016. I'm joined for night shift projects. Okay. So currently I'm working annotation projects. Almost I'm handling 90 people.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, we will ask you more details about your journey, how your 7 years of career with Desi Crew has been. So, in the meanwhile, we would request Prethisha to just introduce herself and give a quick glimpse about her career in Desi Crew.
Hi everyone, this is Prethisha. I just joined DC about a year back. I also joined here as an intern right after my graduation. Actually, it was just after 1 month after my final exams. And right now, I'm working as a team leader in the same process where I was working as an intern. It's been a great journey for almost a year and 3 months, actually.
Okay, thank you, Prethisha. And I'm sure it has been a wonderful journey. Like you said, you joined as an intern in this process, and now you're managing the team as a team leader. I'm sure you would have done some wonders in the process. That promotion itself says it all for you. So, Mohan, I would just like to know a few more things about you are from TN Palayam, right? So, how far is your house from the office?
Yeah, 25 kilometers.
So how do you commute to office every day?
Yeah, every day is my own bike.
Okay, so he is a biker. He likes to travel by bike. He enjoys the solo trips on bike. That's what he said when I spoke to him. So I think 25 kilometers is almost an hour journey, right?
Yes.
So every day you commute for almost 2 hours.
Yes. 50 kilometers, right?
50 kilometers, yeah.
Yeah, per daily, yeah.
Okay. So you were doing the night shift, is what I understand, initially when you joined Desi Crew. So you must be commuting late in the evening once it is pitch dark. So were there any challenges or anything like that when you were commuting, or anything that unusual that happened when you were traveling to office, or anything? Any instances that you could talk about?
Yeah, when I joined the night shift at the time, the traveling is not challenge actually. So at the time I came to that bus only. So recently
bought a bike.
I started bike traveling. Yeah. So when I joined with the night shift, so in the process wise, there is it's a 8 hours the production hours. There is no break. Actually, as per client requirement, there is no break. It's a data entry kind of project, 2016. So we are entering that check numbers and check the price values. So continuously the images of check will be continuously in the input box of that application. So we have to clear out within a second. That is very, very short. So there is no break, right? So we have a 15 members team. So we continuously sitting in the same the system. There is no break. Continuously 8 hours. Almost 6 months we are hardly working to that particular project.
Okay.
So that is the challenge we managing almost 15 members team. Yeah.
Okay. So
After
after
that,
that, yeah.
Yeah. After that, I moved to the day shift projects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long were you working in the day shift projects?
Yeah, day shift project almost. Actually, currently I'm working different shifts, right? Day or night.
Okay.
Yeah, first initially I'm started at night, and then day and night, whatever the shift requirement, I will change my shift location.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now you are handling an annotation project, you said. So was there something you had to do to upskill yourself, and was it something that you studied in college, or was there a course that you had to take up? How did you fit into this role?
Yeah, actually, I'm not studied any course related for this annotation. Actually, the one thing is we have to understand the problems. So, what is the requirement? That is one thing before starting the annotation project. Even we understand the problem, then only we find out the solution, right?
Right.
So that the problem is based on the requirement. What is the problem? What is the scope for the project? So then only we find the easiest way, right? Everyone finding the solution, but easiest way is the requirement. So that is the basic for the annotation projects. We should understand the problem, why we do, what is the solution for that. That is the.
Okay. So did you have to learn some tools or something to upskill yourself to do the annotation project?
There is no separate tools. So whatever the client assigned, so we studied the use cases, instructions. Apart from that, we go through with Google. So how do we do in case of any training videos or some tips, they are stored into the YouTube videos, right? So however, we followed and we just learned to the team. Yeah.
Okay, so if there is a student just out of college, just imagine an intern joins Desi Crew. This person has not got any science background. He's coming purely from a commerce background or an arts background. And if you want to assign the person to an annotation project, will he or she be able to do the project?
Yeah, everyone can do, right?
Everyone can do it.
Actually, annotation is the very first initial step of the AI model.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you don't have to. Okay, so it's more to do with labeling items or things like that. So you don't have to have any special skill as such, right?
Yes. They know they want to know that the computer skills, basic skills.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Mohan. Thank you for that. So, Prethisha, when you started working with Desi Crew, what was the project you're working? The nature of work that you were doing.
I joined here as an intern in the premium onboarding process in Swiggy.
Okay.
So it's basically onboarding restaurants which have higher, commission for Swiggy. So it was a very small team. I think only me and another person was selected for this.
Okay.
So yeah, it was basically dealing. It's a combination of 3 types of tools: Freshdesk, Vimo, and CMS. It almost took me a month to learn the process end to end.
Okay.
So, and I'm also not a person from any computer science background and all. I was a math graduate. I'm a math graduate. So yeah, it took me time to learn a lot of shortcuts even in using Google Sheets and all. But I had a good trainer who patiently taught me everything. And I was able to learn everything within that month.
Okay, and this trainer is from Desi Crew or an external trainer?
He's also another team leader. His name is Vinod Raj.
Okay. And after that, you said you're still working in that project. So how many team are you managing right now?
Right now, it's a team of 5 people actually. I'm managing other processes along with this. This is it's still mine actually. So that's what I meant.
Okay. So what is your team size? Including these 5 people.
Right now it is 46.
Okay.
But over 2 months back, I was managing a team of 86 people. I was shocked myself.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was a great experience to work with all these people.
Okay, I'm sure it would have been a wonderful thing because when you work with a small team and then suddenly you work with such a big team of 80 people, and that too, everybody was working from home back then, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay, so definitely there would be a lot of challenges, which I can imagine.
yes.
Okay, so Pritisha, are you working from office now, or is your team still working from home?
My team is still, I mean, all of us are working from home, but I come to office once a week since,
Okay.
yes, I mean, COVID is over.
Okay. Okay. So I am sure you stay quite far from office, right? Because the last time I met you during the summit, you said you stay quite far away from the office. So how far is your home from the office?
Yeah, it takes me around 4 to 5 hours to reach office.
To reach office. Okay. So that is by train or by bus? Like, how do you commute?
Yeah, morning I take a train and evening I come through bus.
So which place is this? Where do you stay?
I'm from Kadalur.
Kadalur. Okay. 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 So any memorable instances when you were commuting to office, because 4 to 5 hours every day commuting. I mean, whenever you have commuted, so any special moments, anything that was like something that will remain in your mind, the journey that you're traveling to office or anything like that?
Yeah, actually, I think the last time I came to office, I was really pleased with the journey that I had. I never thought I'll get that experience. Thank you for asking, actually. I just started to come to office over the last 1.5 months. So I was coming to train that day and I was lucky to meet a visually challenged person.
Okay.
He was also traveling by train. So I understand, like, I mean, first of all, I saw him and I think he was searching for his seat at that time. So I also looked at him and I was just trying to figure out what he was actually doing. So then I mean, he was actually talking to a person near him, but there was nobody actually there, which he didn't realize. So the person who brought him inside the train left him and went. So I went and asked him, what happened? Do you need something? So that time he said that I got into this berth by mistake. So I think in every train you have a separate place for this challenged people.
Okay.
But he got into the wrong berth, wrong compartment by mistake. So then I got him to a seat and we were talking. So he was actually telling me his experience of how he was working and also how it is difficult for him to, travel from place to place. So he was actually traveling from Chennai to Trichy through train itself.
Okay.
So I found it really amusing. Like, I mean, when they first called me to office, I was telling like it's really a big journey for me. I'll not be able to tolerate this. I'll get travel sickness, that. But when I saw him, I was totally shocked. He was telling me that in Chennai Ignore station, we have these braille system and all. If I touch the platform, I will know what is the platform number and all. So that way I'll be able to move from place to place easily. So yeah, so that was the best thing that happened to me when I was commuting to office. So yeah, it was the train journey was around 3 hours. So I was able to talk to him and I was able to get a lot of his experiences. So I like that very much.
No, it's really a touching story because we think whatever hardships we have, it may not be hardships at all, and there could be a lot of people who would be going through a lot of things in their life which we cannot even imagine. I mean, when you were talking about this visually impaired person, I was just thinking, how could he even travel from one place to another? He would need assistance in all stages. Like, every platform he gets down, gets into, like. And even then, this person is taking such a long route and going to the place and getting his work done because that was his living, right? So
exactly. I think he was also working somewhere. I didn't ask any personal questions to him. I was just listening to what he was saying. So he was telling me that we have to put in a lot of effort. Like, I think he was working on some marketing or accounts related things. So he was telling me that how it is hard when I leave some number out. But still I'm putting in effort. So he was sharing all those things with me. That was really nice. And he was also advising me not to use phones and this devices much. So he was telling me the importance of vision and also I was just listening to him. It was nice.
Yeah, it was a nice story actually to listen to, and I'm sure it would be good for our listeners also to relate to it and see how privileged we are. Though we complain about small things, I think we are the most privileged people because we have everything that God could give us. Definitely increasing the things or multiplying whatever we have is in our hands. But whatever we have, I think we are privileged. Yeah, thank you for narrating that story, Pritisha. And I'm sure that will encourage more people to come to office and work. Definitely, because still in some of our centers, we don't see everybody coming to office. I'm sure there is a lot of bonding once people start coming to office. They start meeting each other. The office culture itself has got a lot of positive vibes, and it brings in more people together, and you feel that connect between people, which is missing when people work from home and they hardly see each other during the calls. So I'm sure that will bring in more of the Desi crew lifestyle back once we all start working from office. So yeah, thank you, Pratisha. So Mohan, I think you've also heard that story. So do you have anything like that to narrate about or talk about some instances which actually help you think about the way you're working or made a difference to your life? Mohan?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there is no the travel experience. There is no this kind of stories. Actually, we the process wise actually we are working in continuously 2-3 days in the floor for that for that requirement process requirement. We are in the that is in the pilot projects. We are in basic AA projects. So at that time we did a lot of pilots. So the client is comes into that assigning one live project, almost 10,000 images. The cat is very close. So at the time we and TNP and Kollu and Viluppuram team is combined to that project. So as a we are a quality team actually. So the production wise, the Kollu and Viluppuram team is for the production team. So we have a week only to complete all the images. So at the time, as a QC team, we continuously working under different shifts. But myself and one TL continuously stay with the office under 2 to 3 days. So once it's completed, then only we went out the home. Yeah, that is one thing. Unfortunately, the project is completed with the 10,000 images. There is no continuous of next level of spaces. Yes. So that is very actually there is team dedication is very important in that project. So we are completing on time to that project. That is one of the experience. Yeah.
No, definitely. I think there was a lot of hard work which went into it, and definitely
Yes.
you would have a lot of learning from that experience of working in the office and that ensuring that all the three centers, all the three teams work together. So I think that would be a lot of learning experience. So yeah, sometimes we do not get some projects, but I think that is okay because you've done your best. So I think that is what matters at the end of the day. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll move to an interesting segment. We'll have few quick questions for you. This is a rapid fire question round. So there will be 15 questions and I would just want you to answer quickly. The first thing that comes to your mind when I ask you these questions. So I think here we'll start with Pratisha. So Pratisha, are you ready for the rapid fire round?
Sure, yes.
Okay. So Pratisha, what are you passionate about?
Oh my god, I have to answer fast.
Yeah.
Nika, earlier.
Actually, that needs a lot of thinking. That's something I'm working on. Actually, I enjoy a lot of things, but I'm not really sure what I'm. There's a lot of things. That's what I like
The
to say.
first thing that comes in your mind.
Okay, drawing. Actually, I do pencil
Drawing.
sketching. So,
Oh, wonderful. And favorite food?
pasta.
Okay. Do you cook as well?
Yeah, only pasta.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
That's it.
learning.
Okay. And the place that you visited the most?
Place I visited the most.
Yeah.
It would be Pondicherry, which is very near from home. Yeah.
Yeah, Cuddalore. Okay, okay. And the place that you want to visit?
The place that I want to visit is Alapi in Kerala, actually.
Okay. And any particular reason why?
Oh no, we as friends we were planning to go to that place, but it's getting postponed again and again for some reason. So
Okay.
yeah, I would like to go there.
Okay. And this next question has two parts to it. Your role model in Desi Crew and outside Desi Crew.
My role model in Desi Crew.
I mean, if you have somebody, otherwise you don't have to think of one right now.
Okay, so it's not I would like to be that person in everything, but the one moment when I felt like, I want to feel this way was seeing Mohinder when I got my promotion.
Okay.
He was very happy for all of us when all the team leaders got their promotion. So I would like to feel like him one day.
Okay, that's wonderful. Okay, and your role model outside Desi Crew in general?
It's all my teachers, actually. There's not a single person. I always look up to my teachers. Yeah.
Oh, that's really wonderful. Okay. Any movie character that you identify with?
Movie character? I never thought of these things, actually.
That's why I'm asking you, so that you think.
So yeah, there is, now you asked the question, suddenly I remembered one role where there is a Tamil movie called as Eram Marivu. I'm not sure if you've watched that. So there is a scientist in that movie. Suddenly she came to my mind. I don't know why.
Okay. I've not watched this movie, but I'll take the name from you. Let me see if I can watch the movie. Okay. Why do you like that character?
Because she worked on a research, actually. I mean, I also would like, I'm also interested in finding something new. So she worked on a DNA research, actually, in that. I'm not really talking about the field, but the plot that she was working in, I really like that. She didn't let any distractions disturb her and all. So yeah, I think that's why I remembered her.
Oh, really nice. Okay, and does Prethisha cry? What makes you cry? Not, is it? Okay.
I'm very emotional.
Oh, you are, is it? I never thought so. Okay, I thought you were very
Everybody says that.
Okay. So there's a very softer side to Prethisha which people don't see usually. That's how it has to be anyway. Okay.
I don't show that a lot, but I do.
Okay. I should have thought of it when you said about the blind person's story. So, yeah. Okay. Have you ever thought of being another person? If yes, who? If not Prethisha, have you thought of being another person? Not in office, in general.
Not really, but there was a time when I was into a lot of fictional books. So that time I wanted to be a lot of fictional characters, but not someone from real life. I'm really happy with who I am. Hello?
No, Prethisha, we can hear you.
Okay.
Veena? Hello? I think she should have some network issue, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, she will join, but I think she left. So Prethisha, you said like you are handling 48 people in your team, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, my throat is so bad today. I couldn't speak.
No problem.
So everybody are working from home, right? So are they aware that today you're going to be a guest on DC Live today?
I'm not really sure. I didn't have time to inform anyone actually, but I think they would have seen the message through the DC Live group.
Is it? I also.
I didn't personally share. I'm so sorry about that.
That's fine. Even now you can share. We have the next 30 minutes with us. So if people want to join,
I
they
was
can
just so
join. We
nervous
have more
about what
questions.
questions I would be getting. So I
No,
thought it's
no, they will
better.
not ask any questions. Only Veena will ask you the question.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Prethisha. I think I got disconnected. There was a technical
Yeah,
glitch.
yeah.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Yeah. Difficult question.
Oh, sorry, I didn't actually get the question.
Sorry, I asked you. Have you ever thought of being another person? If yes, who?
Yeah, I actually answered that question.
Oh, I'm
I told
sorry.
that, no problem. So yeah, there's nobody actually from um, real life. There was a lot of fictional characters that I related to, though a lot from books. So
Okay.
maybe I would have wanted to be my mother. Suddenly, this is coming to my mind. I don't know. I just feel like there would be a lot of things I would have done differently if I was there.
Okay. Okay. So, what would you do once you leave Desi Crew? Whenever you do that.
I haven't really thought of that, but
Okay.
yeah, I think I would be going into a place where I'd be able to do something new as well as probably service people. So
Okay.
it's not a specific job, but I would really love if these aspects are there in it.
Okay. Okay. That's nice. Okay. And your favorite song, Pritisha? I know you have a good voice. You can sing well. So, what's your
Oh my
favorite
god,
song?
no. There are two things that I never do: dance and sing.
Oh, is it? Okay. But anyway, what's your favorite song?
Again, there is a lot of favorites, but my recent favorite is Alai Kadal song from Ponniyin Selvan, the new movie that got released.
Okay.
I really connected to each and every line of that song. So yeah.
Okay. I've not watched that movie, but waiting to watch it. Yeah, I'll watch it soon. Yeah. But anyway, I won't be able to understand the lyrics of the song, so maybe I'll ask you to translate.
Now.
No, not now. Okay, yeah, now, yeah. If you would
Oh
be
no.
interested. At least one sentence, something that we could connect with.
Okay, the song is actually very poetic. I mean, it's also a very underrated song. A lot of songs from this movie got hit, like people were dating their status and all. But I don't know why this song got lost actually. So, Alai Kadal means it's actually about the ocean. So the waves of the ocean. So there is a person in this movie, the woman whose song this is actually. So it's actually related to her. It's almost about her, her situation, everything. So the lines in that song is what actually affected me a lot. So there is one line in this called as Padai Marum Megam Intro Tolendeval Dano. Actually, it means the cloud which is changing its path. I mean, I'm not able to give the exact essence of it, but it's somehow like this. Like they're trying to say that the cloud which has changed its path has gotten lost somewhere someday. I mean, some time ago. I know it's not exactly poetic when I translate it, but I was able to connect it to a lot. There is a lot of line actually. There is another line saying that Pesada Mori Ondril Kaviyama. That means there is a novel in a language which we don't talk. So that's the meaning of that line. So all the lines in that song is very poetic. So I really enjoyed it recently.
Okay. I don't know if the Hindi version will have the same meaning, but however, I would definitely want to listen
Yeah,
to this
I
song.
didn't watch the Hindi version either, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Okay. Yeah. Nowadays, people troll each other. So, do you troll anybody? No.
Troll anybody?
Yeah.
Maybe my close friends.
Okay. So you do. Okay. Okay. What are you
Very
scared of?
close. My own emotions actually. I'm trying to get it a lot under my control, but it's really very challenging. I'm doing very good in work, friend, but it would be really great if I'm able to get hold of my emotions a lot.
Okay. Okay. Next team. You have a lot of people who was in your peer group. So, what do you think about your current team?
I'm sorry, I think your voice broke. Is the question what I think about my peer group?
Yeah. About the DNX team in general. Yeah.
Okay, the next team. So there are only 5 people around me right now in the next team. I also like my this SMEs as well. They've been helping me a lot because a lot of people that I'm managing right now are very new to me. They helped me in learning those actually. My the other team leaders are also very helpful. The one 3 people forever I'm grateful to for one reason they I can even say they helped me a lot in staying in DC, uh, be it in the process or whenever I got low, they really helped me is Mohinder, Vinod and Vinod Raj. So I really like them. Thank you for being there for me all the time.
Okay. Okay, so that's nice to hear about your peer group. So, where do you see Desi Crew in 2025? Just 3 more years.
Desecrew in 2025. I didn't really think about the year, but there was a lot of times when I thought that the team is putting in a lot of effort. Actually, I would really love to see Desecrew as a very famous firm in future. Actually, and I really believe that it will happen.
That's a lot of positivity. Yeah, I hope this remains with you and you actually work on ensuring that it happens as well. Yeah, thank you, Prethisha. Though it was not a rapid fire with you, you took a lot of time to answer the questions. So, but anyway, it was really thoughtful of you to think about each and every question in detail and answer us. So, thank you so much for that. So, we'll move on with Mohan. So, Mohan, I think we have the same questions for you, but I'll just shuffle it a little so that you can answer quickly for us. Yeah. So, which is the place that you want to visit?
Kanyakumari, the Thiruvalluvar statue. Yeah.
Statue. Okay. Have you visited that place earlier?
No.
Oh, okay. I've visited that place a couple of times and I really like that place. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Okay. And earlier, when I was studying in college or before that, when I was very small, I remember I'd gone to that place. I didn't know who he was or anything about him. But I really like that place for the ambience it has and that Kanyakumari, the place in general. I just love that place. Yeah. I mean, I would visit one more time if given a chance. Yeah. So, which is the place that you visited the most? I mean, till now, which is the place that you visited? And
it's my local place. It's my nearby school. Actually, we friends joined together on some week. So a coffee and snacks and the weekend evening, right? Okay. So that's the place. Yeah.
Okay. So do you get time to spend with your family because you have a very little young son? How old is he?
Yeah. Sorry.
How old is he now? 7 months.
7 months. Yes.
Okay. And what have you named him?
Still now we are not choosing that name.
Oh,
We are
okay.
planned to we plan to name as 1 month only we are
Okay.
set
So
amount
what do you
name.
call him now?
Yeah, we call Tamil. Actually, we call them like gold and silver, like that. Tangam,
Oh,
Chellam.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know you guys take so much time to name the kid, because here usually it is before they go to the hospital, they will have thought of a name for a boy or a girl. And the moment the child is born, they give the name in the birth certificate itself. Like certificate that
Here
you
we
get.
have 1 month time to get the certificate.
Okay. In
Yes,
that you
yes,
don't put the
20.
name of the child, is it?
Yes.
Okay. So that's a secret now.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just digressing a little from the rapid fire. Okay, so we'll come back to the rapid fire. So, is Mohan Kumar emotional? Do you cry? Do you feel bad about things?
Yes, sometimes.
Sometimes. And
Some
what do you do
memories.
then? Okay.
Yeah,
memories.
just crying. Yeah. Sometimes some
okay.
memories. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this is not to check whether you cry or not. I just wanted to generally know if you're emotional, what things hurt you. Okay. So if you were given a chance to be another person, so who would you like to be?
Like to be my dad.
Your dad. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, Prethisha wants to be her mom, and you want to be like your dad. That's really nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you do once you leave Desi Crew?
I never thought like that. Actually, I have some future plans to start a business. So as a
Okay.
friends, we plan to start some kind of small business. So
Okay.
yeah. In the future plan, not
No, yeah.
yes.
So what's the most famous thing in TN Palyam? You're from TN Palyam, right?
Yes. Famous thing is the tourist visiting places. Actually,
Okay.
we are nearby forest areas and near waterfalls is there.
Okay.
So, yeah,
There is a
famous
dam
places.
also, right? There is a big
Yes.
dam. Yeah, what's that called?
Gundari Pallam, actually nearby
Yeah.
2 kilometers only. Yeah.
Right. I've been there once. Like, yeah. Okay. So what's your favorite song, Mohan?
Favorite song recently, the Malli Poo song from Vendu Tani Vendu. Yes, it's creating some vibe.
Do you want to sing one line?
No, man.
Okay. So is there any rumor that you have heard about you?
No, I think
You've not heard
Yeah,
anything. Okay.
yes.
So what are you scared of, Mohan? Generally, what are you scared of?
Scared of unpredicted that incident.
Unpredictable incident.
Yeah.
Okay.
We planned something, right? It's unexpected. The incidents happened. So at the time, just
Okay. Okay. And what's your favorite food, Mohan?
favorite food dosa.
Dosa. Okay. Any particular dosa?
No, I think
Any dosa.
it's a
Okay.
common. Any dosa, yes.
Okay. And what are you passionate about? What is that? Something that keeps you alive? Something that you're really passionate about?
I think I don't know.
Okay, I'll just change the question a little for you.
Okay.
Some incident in Desi Crew which really touched you, something that made you think that I'm happy to be a part of Desi Crew, or I'm happy that I'm in this position that I can help somebody, or something like that. Some incident which really changed your perspective about Desi Crew or your work in Desi Crew.
Yes, actually. As a DNX leaders, we sharing some knowledges of project wise and day-to-day routine follow-ups, and these things we sharing to that the user wise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That thing, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't understand your answer very well. Like user-wise.
We sharing our knowledges to that team, yeah.
Okay. And any movie character that you identify with?
Any character. Recently, Love Today film, right? the hero.
The hero of that character. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And Mohan, I think two more questions for you. Who is your
Okay.
role model in Desi Crew and outside Desi Crew?
In Desi Crew's Tirusar,
Okay.
actually, way of thinking and other things and everything is actually he's one of mentor, right? So I'm learning a lot of things from Tirusar. Yeah, that one is.
Okay.
So
And outside
role
Desi
model
Crew?
outside Desi Crew's my brother, so my well-wisher, supporting
Okay.
so much of things, everything. So a
Okay.
lot of things. He's my role model. My
Oh,
brother.
that's wonderful. You want to be like your dad, and your role model is your brother. That's really wonderful. Okay. And where do you see Desi Crew in 2025? Another 3 years.
Yeah, almost now we are in 1,600 employees, right?
Right.
So they see 2025 almost 5,000 employees with then a lot of new projects, then different domains, the annotation and data curation, different domains, right? So even 2025 we have to the developing wise coding and all.
Okay.
So yeah, we are.
Okay. So we had some comments on the chat which are coming up. So the new Mohan who is there in our office also coincidentally likes the same song which you mentioned now. So I think both Mohan are in sync in that way. And I think most of them did guess that Thiru was your role model. So yeah, we are happy that your boss is your role model. I think we all look up to him for a lot of things that he does, the energy that he has, and the team spirit that he has, things like that, and the thought process that is there in his mind, the way he projects it. I think it's all wonderful. So yeah. So Mohan, I think that brings us to the end of the rapid fire round. So now that we still have time, just wanted to know some more things. Like, what do you do generally when you have spare time? Like, if you get time off office, what do you do apart from meeting your friends?
Watching movies and spending time with my son actually.
Okay.
So yeah, spending the time with friends and we went to movie and somewhere we joined and planned to nearby, the forest area is there, right? So we went, we are joined together and went to that forest areas, Gimbam and then Kane Paulin areas. So visited some places we are enjoying. Actually, nature is teaches to something new, right? Creating some fresh mindset of yes.
Okay.
So yes.
Okay. So do you want to share anything about your family? Something that you would want to really share with Desi Crew? Anything. If you have, then it's fine. Otherwise, it's okay.
No.
Okay. Any funny incidents that happened in Desi Crew which will remain in your mind forever? Really funny moment.
Really funny. Actually, yes, one moment. Actually, we went to Chennai 2018 June, I think. That is Sugi project, on-site project.
Okay.
We also 30 members are went to for that on-site project. And at that time, we segregate the area-wise hotel details and assign to one resource. So he or she has collected details in a particular date. Actually, that is the target. So we picked up in a minivan and drop a user in the particular area. He or she have to collect the information from the hotel. So end of the day, we join together in a common spot and come to the hotel room. So what happened one day evening, we missed out one resource from the list. Actually, we totally forgot.
Okay.
So then realized he's missed out, and then we finding and called him. So we found his location through the Google map. Okay, when we come to that particular position and the particular spot, so but no one is there. We called him. He said, "Yeah, I'm standing there." It shows the same location in the both of us in the Google map also. We shocked. Actually, we really shocked. So we worried about. Actually, we are all new into that on-site project, right? We don't know that location and landmark. There is no landmark. Okay. Then what happened means he was on top of the bridge. We are on the ground. It's a very funny moment. Then only we realized, and we are actually 28 members in the bus, right? Only one man that's top of the bridge. We are all laughed and then we meet. It's a funny moment. Actually, we are really worried and scared at that moment. Actually,
Okay.
we missed that. He don't know where he's standing. Actually, there is no landmark, right? Only the bridge only. So
Okay.
the Google Maps shows the same location, but there is no one is there.
Yeah.
We are stepped down from the bus and searching everywhere, but he's called up. He is standing the same location. That's a funny moment. Yes.
Okay, that's really funny. Yeah.
Yes.
So actually, a similar incident happened with me once when me and my husband were coming to TN Palyam. He had to come somewhere near TN Palyam. So I told I'll join him because I wanted to see the center because it was newly set up. And then one fine night we started our journey one evening. Next day we reached TN Palyam. And before that, we didn't know the route also to TN Palyam because he had to go somewhere near Mysore. I said my office is near Mysore. So from Mysore, we put the Google Maps and we started coming towards TN Palyam. And in Mysore, near Mysore, when we didn't reach Mysore, somewhere before Mysore, we put the Google Maps and we were looking for the location and all that. And it's saying road, go straight and take a right. And we are standing right in front of the Nanjangud temple and it is saying go straight. So it was like so funny because if we go straight, we'll enter inside the temple and where do we go from there? So sometimes Google Map shows the direction, but you really have to use your brains to understand how it has to be used. Because otherwise we would have gone inside the temple and then how do you come out? So,
Yes.
yeah. So that was, yeah. So yeah, Prethisha, I think you've heard some instances which Mohan mentioned. So is there a funny moment in Desi Crew which you had?
Not exactly one incident, but yeah, there has been a few things like I mean, while working in the process and all. So not like what you both have shared.
So anything that you remember you would want to share with us?
Okay, one major thing that happened was I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to share this here. When I first came to office during DC Summit, I didn't know where the office was actually. So I got into that Kulumangudi stop and we're supposed to walk some distance towards the right. I didn't know where it was, but I got into left and I started walking for some like 100 meters. I stopped there. I couldn't see any building, so I asked someone, "Where is the SQL solutions?" Nobody understood what I said. Then one person came and asked me, "Are you asking about the browsing center?"
Okay.
I was like, "What?" Then I was like, yeah, okay, tell me where it is. Then he showed me the way to our office actually.
So I think this is some poor branding that we have about Desi Crew. So now that you know the problem, we have to find a solution for it. Good that you brought up this thing because in a lot of places, people still don't know Desi Crew. Like I have been working in the Kapu Desi Crew for almost like 12 years, 11 years that
we do a lot of things actually. The browsing centers.
Yeah, but I mean, you cannot change that at once. But then slowly, yeah, we have to take some major steps to ensure that people know the kind of work we are doing, the kind of impact that we have. And at least they should know Desi Crew as a brand. So, yeah, Preeti, I think that is our responsibility to make sure people are aware of what Desi Crew is and where Desi Crew office is and all that. So, you remember the instance when we had this guest who came to office and they were also very happy and excited with the kind of work that we were doing. And they were surprised that in a small place like Kolumangudi, we're doing such work. So I think it is definitely a lot of branding which is missing. And we have to actually exhibit the kind of work we are doing in whichever way we can so that people are aware of it. Yes. So the new Mohan, the Mohan Raj, when he joined Desi Crew, our HR Mohan, he told me the same thing. He said, I think one of the main things that I don't see in Desi Crew is branding because wherever I go, we think people would know us, but none of them know us. So I think there's a lot of work that has to be done in this front as well. Yeah. So I think, Mohan, what is the strength in DC? What is your strength in DC? I think we're getting questions from the listeners also. So, Mohan, what is your strength in DC?
My strength is my team.
Okay, that's really nice.
Actually, my team is very strength. Actually, in a day we are up and down, right? But the team is stay with us. Where anything happen, right? So my team is my strength.
Okay, that's really nice. Okay, any unfulfilled dream, Mohan? Something that you want to achieve? You joined as an intern in 7 years. I think you are the only person who's got promoted as a DM. So that's quite a bit of a journey, and it's a wonderful journey, I believe, because from where you started and the way you're managing the processes currently, and it's a new project. So I think there's a lot of learning that you've gone through in the AC crew. So some unfulfilled dream.
No, I think actually suddenly I can't think so much of unfulfilled dreams. I
Okay.
think, still I'm learning. Actually, learning is a continuous process, right? So
Yeah.
still I'm learning. Actually, one thing I have to share with you all. Actually, recently I saw the video of Nokia CEO last speech. Actually, so actually he said we didn't do anything wrong, but so somehow we lost. It is painful words actually. If we are not predict the future trend, by default we are going to lose the opportunities, right? Even we are in the good position because we
Right,
can't manage the future requirement with current skills. Actually we have to predict the future trends and upskill ourselves. So learning is continuous process actually. So everyone have to keep learning and then new skills, right?
Yeah.
That will
That's
be
really a wonderful note to end this session. I'm sure
yes.
that works in all fronts of life and for any kind of company that is there currently. I think if you're not going to upskill ourselves, we are not going to be there in the near future. And rightly said by the Nokia CEO. So Nokia
Yeah,
was one
until
of the best
2015, Nokia is the best
companies.
industry, right? Mobile
Right,
devices.
right, right.
Not predicting that smartphone, the new brands. So they lost their 7 years of marketing values, right?
Right, right.
Yes.
Yeah, I think all of us had a Nokia handset when we were young. So I think
Yeah.
it's only recently that people have all other brands. But the initial, when I first started using phones, I think there was only Nokia phones. There were no other phones which I knew of. Later, Motorola and a lot of other brands came. But still, Nokia was there. Like everybody had a Nokia phone. So yeah. Okay, yeah. Thanks for that punchline, Mohan. So, Pritisha, any last words for our listeners?
Nothing particular. I'm just so thankful that he invited me here and I got to speak a lot. And thank you, my team, for always having my back. So, as Mohan said, my strength is also my team's. So, thanks a lot, everyone.
It's really nice of both of you to come to this platform and share your views and your thoughts and giving us some beautiful stories about your life in Desi Crew. So definitely, I think Pritisha, I will remember the story that you mentioned about this blind person whom you met in the train. It brings about a lot of emotions when you even talk about it. So you are a very strong person. That's what I've seen you as. So be the way you are, and all the best. And Mohan, I think you have been the pillar of the TN Palyam Center. You've come a long way from intern to a DM, and you're still learning, as you said. So I think that is a wonderful thought to leave this session today. We're all learning, and as a DM, again, you are the one who is making sure that your team is also learning and coming that way with you. And both you said that your strength is your team. So that is really wonderful to listen, and I wish you all the best. And I'm just waiting to host many more events like this and listen to
Meena,
many
there
more.
is one more question
Oh,
from
okay.
Ashwant. So Ashwant is asking like, what can be improved at Desi? To
Oh,
Mohan,
yeah.
this question. Yeah.
Mohan, yeah.
So this question is from Ashwant Mohan actually.
Hey, Srilekha, what happened to your voice? I didn't recognize it was you.
No problem. Thank
Mohan, would you want to answer this question?
Sorry. Can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, Mohan. The question is like, what can be improved at DC?
What can be improved in Desi Crew?
Yeah.
Tell us one thing that you would want to improve in Desi Crew, Mohan.
One thing actually have to improve the team coordinations. I think sometimes somewhere we miss out the team coordination sometimes. Yeah.
Team coordination within the center or with the other locations?
Both of things. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Prethisha, would you also want to answer this question?
Nothing process wise because we are already doing a lot of things to improve our processes. Just recently we had this set of DC initiatives, right? So I'd be really happy if we all of us follow that in our centers. I mean, I'm from only one center, so I can only answer from that view. I think we can have our surroundings, more green and cleaner, plastic free. So
Definitely. Point taken, Prethisha. Okay, so you will be our green ambassador.
oh no. Sure, but yeah, I'd be happy actually.
Okay, yeah. So Ashwant, do you have any other questions or anybody else, any other questions to our guests today? We have Mohan and Prethisha, and we have another 3 more minutes.
This question Pritisha answered. Again, this question is from Pritisha team. Like, what do you think about your team? Like, some of your team member has posed this question, Pritisha. Ask Pritisha ma'am about the team member. This is the question actually.
I actually provide them a personal feedback every time they do
1
something.
minute, Pritisha, before you answer. Veena, I asked this question to Pritisha. Did you share to your team like you're going to be live today on DC Live? She said, no. I was scared to face like what question will be asked from the team.
Okay.
So, yes, Pritisha, you can.
Actually, my team is texting me right now. Why didn't you inform us earlier itself?
Yeah, you should have done that. So I think Srilekha, this is a lesson for you as well. I think we have to promote this event better, not because I'm hosting it, because we have a lot of guests who are coming with a lot of enthusiasm to participate, and their teams will be there to back them up. So I think we should do more promotion for this event.
Yes, sure, Veena. I got an idea.
Yeah. So Pritisha, what do you think about your team? You said they are your
I
strength.
think I already answered that. Actually, they're my greatest strength. They will help me whenever I want. Like even if I ask them to do something at 12 a.m. midnight, they come up without any hesitation. I don't even have to ask twice. So they try to improve themselves, and they ask me a lot of questions, which I'm very happy to answer actually. So I think that they're very comfortable with me. If they feel so, then I think that's the success actually. I want them to share everything with me, especially on the work front. Like they shouldn't have any, there shouldn't be something that they feel hesitated to share to me about. So if I have created that atmosphere, then I think I think that's my success actually, and I really think my team feels that way. So they're my greatest strength. I don't even have any other words to say actually.
Okay, I hope your team has got the answer for the question that they asked. So,
Yes.
yeah. So, if I go another minute ahead of 6 o'clock, then Srilekha is going to charge me extra for this hour that she's given me. So, thank you, Srilekha, for ensuring that
Yeah,
we
sure,
have
Veena.
this
I
show
think
on
Mohan
time.
also want to know the same answer from Mohan, it seems. He have posted
Okay.
his question. So maybe we
Yeah.
can give 2 more minutes for this show. Like,
Sure, yeah. Mohan Kumar, would you want to answer?
Can you repeat the question again? Actually, I missed the
same question. What asked for
Same.
Pratisha?
Yeah, what do
So
you
what do
think
you
about
think
your,
about your
your
team?
team?
Yeah, my team is very flexible. So wherever we are aligned the team and sit-wise and process-wise, knowledge-wise, I can use them wherever the requirement. So we aligned the team on multiple skill-wise. We trained to them. So even that multiple projects, whenever they are on the, sometimes we don't have that volume at the time we are trying them to multiple domains, right? So we can use them wherever the requirement. That's the making strength.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Mohan and Pritisha. I'm sure you guys were busy today, but you made this 1 hour for me. So thank you very much. And I enjoyed hosting this show because you guys were great participants. And I look forward to many more of our DMX people coming and participating in this show. So thank you very much. And thank you to all the listeners for listening to our guests today. And I'm sure there were a lot of things which they said through this call in the last 1 hour, which were very useful tips for us as well to follow. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining this 1 hour session.
Thanks.
Yeah, Veena, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Mohan.
Thank you.
Thank you, Prethisha.
Thanks, Veena.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Thank you.
So, Prethisha, you can share your favorite song. Anyway, we're going to play Mohan's favorite song, Mallipu. And what is your favorite song?
I said Alai Kadal from Ponniyin Selvan.
Okay, so both the song will play after the
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So, DJ, please play both the songs, then we can continue the next show. Thank you. Thank you, Mohan.
Thanks, Veena.
Yeah.
Thanks, Preeti.